I think it's good for, Gauteng in general in terms of, having two teams, professional teams playing at one venue. It gives you a style of different style of games being played, but also, more audience coming to stadiums, and also, people and meeting each other, now you have Lions and Bull fans, supporting one team at the end of the day, supporting rugby. And I think it's just great for, Gauteng, to have two games at one. And we look forward to it, as a union, as a Lions. But also, watching the Bulls play at our stadium and vice versa when, we go play there. So I think it's a great, way to start in getting more people, especially to Ellis Park. It relates back to, our first URC season, ending our season off on a high, in terms of winning 4 in a row and then losing 2 and then winning the last 2. I think it's all about momentum and just getting that confidence. There was new players that started with us, in this new season, and then, it takes time for, players to gel and, connect. And we just got that sweet spot, I think, against the Bulls, and that's a confidence we needed as a team, just to get back on track. And momentum's a big thing. I think getting that big momentum, from beating the Bulls just, contribute to the team. And we also want people and, Joburg and Lion supporters, just remember us, listen here, we need to now pitch up, not for only for us, but also for the fans and the people coming to support us every weekend, and that's loyal supporters, and that's just us giving back to them. And the momentum that we had, the past 3-4 games was just, I think good for the team and also individually for certain players.
Dead quiet in the stands. Yahya Janssen charging under pressure.
It's high. Is it high? Is it?
It is over! Jordan Hendrikse has just become...
First official stadium experience, I could say, was when I played by Marty's, when I played at their stadium at Donny Craven. Having, all the supporters of the university supporting you was, just an unreal experience. And then from that, moving from, club rugby type of university rugby into, professional at Ellis Park, is just different, And of course, COVID, changed things a bit, but, a stadium experience is way different, compared to watching from the, the sideline and from the stands to playing in the stadium. So it's great to see more and more youngsters coming through the system of under 21 into, senior rugby and, making a statement at the end of the day. And it's great to see, more and more just coming through, I think Ruan started when he was also 19 or 20 making his debut, and you just see his development, and it's great to see that in, him being mentally strong, even though, losing his father, he could still continue playing and, still, play good games and, and I think that just motivates you, and it shows his mindset, towards it was, that he needs to make a statement now and he needs to do it, for the loss of his father. And he's just been making a statement every single game, and, it's just great to see that.
Adjudicated, it is a penalty for the Lions.
There's been just a few loose passes.
I attended the St. Stadions festival on Thursday and on Saturday, and I must say the crowd, all the people coming out to support rugby at the end of the day is amazing. And the nice thing about St. Stadions Fest, there's different sports. It ranges from soccer, hockey, netball to hockey. I said hockey, but just having different sports, where the St. John's and the Cares Fest are all focused on one sport, So it's nice to have different sports, just to take your mind off from a beat to go watch a bit of hockey or even soccer. It's just nice, and seeing all the people come out to support sport at the end of the day is just, unreal. I'm just a supporter of sport at the end of the day. I love sport. I love watching different types of sport, and, that's just to get some, background on different sport and learn a bit about the game, I myself enjoy now the new sport, that's coming out, paddle, the ranges from squash and all that stuff, So I'm just a big learner of, learning new sports. I always want to give back, and I found a perfect manner to give back is, through my kicking, because I get lots of questions in terms of kicking clinics, or, boys wanting help. So the attendance was about, say, 485 kids, coming to the clinic. Of course, I couldn't see all of them, but we got to about, say, 200-300 kids of, just running stations and, doing a bit of kicking clinic. And that's my way of giving back, having different clinics at, different provinces in South Africa, and just, giving back to what, fans and people are asking me to assist, because it's very hard to assist someone over social media or, one-on-one, where you allow people to come in and just attend this kicking clinic and just see the basis of, being in a professional shoes in terms of, and how they also give back and communicate, with the kids in their communities. So of course, from my side, going through not a similar OPs, these was less, in terms of the severe, how severe it was. He's a bit more minor, where mine is a bit more severe. So me going through that first, just gave him confidence, and I spoke to him a bit about it. And he's doing well. See, there's articles saying he's out for 10 months. He's out for about 2 months, I think, not 10. But no, he's doing very well. He's at home now, with my parents, and they're looking after him. The best way to get, some food from home and from your mother is, to go back home. And, some TLC is important, especially when you're injured. So he's just settling there and, just recovering that side until he starts